up the chimney.
Then he slunk to the icebox. He took the Who's feast, he took the Who pudding, he took the roast beast. He cleaned out that icebox as quick as a flash. Why, that Grinch even took that last can of Who hash.
Then he stuffed all the food up the chimney with glee. And now, grin the Grinch, I will stuff up the tree. And the Grinch grabbed the tree and he started to shove when he heard a small sound like a coo of a dove. He turned on fast and he saw a small Who, little silly no who was not let unto. The Grinch had been caught by this tiny food daughter, who got out of bed for a cup of cold water. She stared at the Grinch and said, Santa Claus, why are you taking our Christmas tree? Why?
But you know that old Grinch was so smart and so slick. He thought of a lie and cleared up quick. Why, my sweet little tot, the fake Santa Claus lied. There's a light on this tree that won't light on one side. So I am taking it home to my workshop, my dear. I'll fix it up there, then I'll bring it back here.
And then his wit fooled the child, then he patted her head and got her a drink. And once Cindy Lou Who went to bed with her cup, he went to the chimney and stuffed the tree up.
Then the last thing he took was the log of the fire. Then he went up the chimney himself, the old liar. On their walls he left nothing but hooks and some wire. And the one speck of food that he left in the house was a crumb that was even too small for a mouse.
Then he did the same thing to the other Who's houses, leaving crumbs much too small for the other Who's mouses. It was 1/4 dawn. All the Who's still in bed, all the Who's still a snooze. When he packed up his sled, packed it up with their presents, the ribbons, the wrappings, the tags, the tints in the tinsel, the trimmings, the trappings. 3,000 feet up the side of Mount Crumpet, he rode with his load to the tip-top to dump it. Pooh-pooh to the Who's, he was grinchishly humming. They're finding out now that no Christmas is coming. They're just waking up. I know just what they'll do. Their mouths will hang open a minute or two. Then the Who's down in Whoville will all cry boo-hoo.
That's a noise, grinned the Grinch, that I simply must hear. So he paused, and the Grinch put his hand to his ear, and he did hear a sound. Rising over the snow, it started to mow, then it started to grow.
But the sound wasn't sad. Why, this sound sounded merry. It couldn't be so, but it was very, very.
He stared down at Whoville. The Grinch popped his eyes. Then he shook. What he saw was a shocking surprise. Every Who down in Whoville, the tall and the small, was singing without any presents at all.
He hadn't felt Christmas moon coming. It came somehow or other. It came just the same.
And the Grinch with his Grinch feet ice cold in the snow stood puzzling and puzzling how could it be so. It came without ribbons, it came without tags, it came without packages, boxes, or bags. And he puzzled 3 hours till his puzzle was sore.
Then the Grinch thought something he had before. Maybe Christmas doesn't come from a store. Maybe Christmas perhaps means a little bit more.
And what happened then? Well, in Whoville they say that the Grinch's small heart grew 3 sizes that day.
In a minute his heart didn't feel quite tight. He did with his load through the bright morning light, and he brought back the toys and the food for the feast.
And he himself, the Grinch,
The roast feast.